Let's go to vice desk. Vice desk. Reef. Well, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1-1. I'm gonna do the one. I'm gonna do the one. We'll go back to two, probably right after this one. I said there was some bitches. I fucked them all, bro. But you know. Ah, shit. The 111 Club. Bitch taking the order. The setup. American Legion Boxing Stadium. Oh, I remember this one.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat. That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple of hundred other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
I don't need the tape, do I? Nah. Shit. What else is there? I think that's it, unless you're reading the newspaper. Let's make sure this ain't nothing.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
R&I could trace that phone number, find out who that limey was talking to before he cut out of here.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey?
Seems
that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
I feel like I forgot something. Unless I just didn't read the newspaper. That's just what it must have been.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am. Can you drive to this one?
Fine, where are we headed?
Where are we headed?
You know the place?
Flophouse. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the...
Comes with the turf. How about being a little bitch, Roy? Does that come with the turf, huh? My fucking finger. If you guys even fucking give a fuck, my fucking finger's cut. You can't even see that shit. Fucking band-aid on that shit. That shit fucking kills me. Anyway.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD.
LAPD.
We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
See him? I saw his picture today. He worked that case with the lady cut up like that.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
If you can fake sincerity, you got it made.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Gives us an angle if he has a real love interest.
Oh, lipstick on it.
Wrinkle was not one of the things I
I
wanted.
don't think I've seen the lipstick on it the first time.
Looks like Albert's been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Instinct. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer. Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon. I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight. He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Doesn't tell me.
One of these days.
Wasn't that a black guy there last time? That was a brother out there.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Oh, there's
Where this at? How far is this away? It's right around the corner.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
Funny friend.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Give it up,
Sounds like we're
bitch.
missing
He's
all the
gonna
fun.
fuck
Get
both
in
of
there,
us, and
pal.
you know where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut you.
I told you I haven't seen him.
I wonder if you, well, obviously you won't be able to.
Like hitting women, do you?
Bow, bow.
We had a gun!
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Where were you at? Where you can jump on or something?
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
I think all he has is a switchblade on him.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
His fist are a gun. I went too far. Okay, I didn't know he had this on him.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers? Single ticket, one way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York.
That's it.
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
I know you're supposed to accuse her of something. Well, let me see all the questions. List of odds recovered. Plans to leave town.
You're lying, Candy. You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
I'm pretty sure you bad cop, but let me go ahead and use that down. Oh, okay. Well, do I use a list of odds?
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
Don't ask, you never find out.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. 52 people did bad cop, did accuse. But I think I accused the bitch last time. I accused the bitch last time, bro. And I think I used one of these. I want a bad copper. Bad cop.
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against
There
you
you go.
slide.
What?
Should have done a fucking...
Charges against me?
Yeah.
All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
Dumbass. Let me fix that damn camera. Hold on. Your fucking camera's up way too high. You'll be okay. Alright.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
See, she's obviously not a good cop. Let me do the removing answer. Oh, it's not accused.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that
And I
pig
guarantee
sticker.
I gotta fucking tell this bitch because I missed that
You
one
ever pull
question.
that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
I think you have to tell her either way.
Good luck, Miss Edwards. I hope things work out for you.
Thank you.
But I don't know.
It's very kind of you to say so.
Give me one.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
All right.
Tailed is broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Pull out my microphone. I like how the bitch just can't look over and see I'm holding the newspaper. It's like, what would he do if she walked up close? Just pour that shit up in front of his face. Damn it, car, you better not pull off. Damn, he got in an accident? Something happened.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Oh shit. I thought Cole tripped. Damn it, get right cover, Cole. Alright. When you hit them corners, you can just sprint up in that shit. Oh shit. It's like that you taking the longest way ever. My fucking finger hurts, so.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Cole, I know what I'm doing, boy. Your heavy foot ass better be quiet now. I wonder why she don't turn around. My first playthrough, she wouldn't stop turning around, yo.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
She's going right around this corner. Oh, let me turn the comments on. And you, hold on. If you do this and the Henry Arnett tailing without getting spotted once, you get a suit. I think, hold on, let me see if I got that Henry Arnett. I know I did. No, I got Vernon Mapes. Okay, I did Vernon Mapes. All right. Which one's Henry Arnett? Isn't he like the very last heist? Like not heist, fucking mission or something. My dumb ass said heist. Oh shit.
Bookmakers?
Yes.
The Naked City.
Surprise, surprise.
Which desk is that on? I love how we got in the car and just got out. Classes. Move out the way. Oh, wrong door. Sorry, brother. Did I pass? Nah, this shit right here. My dumb ass went all the way by it.
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing?
Old
An
intelligence.
old intelligence trick from the Marines.
I wish you could control it better.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Well, really, well, I know where she's going. I'll just go out the front door. My dumb ass.
Quit push.
Quit push. See, the music in this game makes me want to play Fallout 4 again, yo.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Even though Fallout 4 fucking... I don't know, Fallout 4 is like a boring ass game.
Hammond backed himself to
It's
win.
good for a little bit, but...
And Candy is picking up the
boring as
winnings.
fuck.
Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
This song doesn't remind me of Fallout. That song reminds me of Final Fantasy.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did you leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called the cab.
Yeah.
Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Got over there by the phone.
Hey, what the fuck? How many cigars you been smoking, boy? I was smoking cigars on top of cigars.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Fast. Rapido. Oh yeah. Put out an APB for that damn car.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Sent 1 round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
179. Stay very
We're done
fine.
playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
We gotta get him.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of
Sugar
times.
Ray?
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Sugar Ray? Sugar Ray. You gonna drive, boy. I'm not driving nowhere, boy.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
What am I doing?
You can drive.
I wasn't even pressing the button, yo.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
It didn't matter that I missed that question with the... I don't remember her name. It was the chick that I was just telling. I missed one of her questions. It was about the bookmakers, I think.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
How many stops is she gonna make?
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
Look at that. Look at that, yo. Come on. That shit'll get me caught up in this fucking game, though. They seen that shit I've been done. Just go ahead, no problem. Fucking move
Damn
up,
it,
boy,
we
now.
got ping. He's off, quick. That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
That's all I know.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps. Pull over. He's heading inside.
I probably gotta do this one over again later on. Then again, I fucked up all my vice cases, yo. Every single one of my vice cases. Garbo. Oh, shit.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
I think this is a perfect spot. Well, now you gotta get that newspaper right there. Get that newspaper.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
This guy's an expert in women.
Hey! Fuck you!
What's up with this guy, yo?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Seems like a decent guy. Damn.
I just sat next to that motherfucker, yo.
Roy! Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
There's a new sheriff in town and it ain't Reggie Hammond. A little pistol.
32 caliber. One shot fired.
A little dome popper.
The Egyptian Theater.
I don't know if I did that last time. I don't know if I investigated that place last time. I don't know.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Well, obviously I went to the theater. There's nothing else to do. I don't remember going to the theater. Or is this where you had the shootout with that fucking one dude?
You know the way. You can drive.
Sure this is the shootout.
All right, where to?
Get in the damn car, Cole. Oh, shit. Oh, I could have climbed out. Would I have been right here?
You can drive.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. Wow. My dumb ass.
Poor girl. She
Cole
didn't
don't
deserve
climb out
that.
no windows.
Poor
man.
girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
Screw over the Mickey man. The Mixter. Hold on, let me turn this shit down. Alright. That's better. Just a little bit.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Come on, Roy. After you fucking set me up and got me switched to arson. Come on, Roy.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money, all I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
That's business, kid. I wish I could have been able to pull the damn guns out the car. Pull a shotgun or a fucking Thompson. Come on, I wish I could skip.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon. You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Hold on, let me put on take off this corny ass. Corny ass fuck.
Move, I gotcha. Find some cover.
Damn it, Colin. Damn, why you getting lit up?
Give me some goddamn cover. Kill a cop, and it's the electric.
Like he ain't putting that head out no more.
Take cover, you lunatic.
Fucking get in the cover, Cole. I'm getting lit the fuck. I couldn't get in the cover and this nigga was just spraying me, yo. And he was doing that shit in blind fire, if you notice. He was blind firing the fuck out of me, yo. Alright, fair enough. My garbage ass. I beat his ass the first time, but nah, he got me that time. No, I was gonna say, please don't let me sit through the whole thing, man. Ooh. Ah, shit.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon. You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Come on, Cole. Carlos are dead.
Oh, I've never been back here. Oh, I can go up there. Hell yeah. Fuck that.
Where are you? You limey cocksucker.
I didn't even know you could get up here. You going down there.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Escania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why? Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Why?
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
It's probably like 3 stars, 4. Okay, yeah, 4. Okay. See, I missed that one question with the girl with the betting odds. Oh, let's see what else I got on Vice. The Naked City. Let's go ahead and do Naked City, yeah. Get that soup. Get that soup. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We had an arrangement.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there. Oh, I got the suit.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury.
I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
I really hope you're joking, Roy. That shit look weird as hell. It's like that shit's black,
Can you drive
but
to
it's
this
dark
one?
blue, but it's like black, but it's a black top, but it's like lighter, short.
Seem distracted.
It's like
We
two-tone.
recovered the morphine. Some of it
Two-tone
might be
color.
unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
What is really going on?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
You said the house to be empty. You said the house to be empty. I know. I know. You said the house to be empty.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
In the back.
Thanks.
Should I look at the thing? Nah. Don't help. I was trying to see if you could get a name early on. Oh, let me see if I can fix my fucking camera, because I don't like how I can't fucking be leaned back and not be seen by this fucking thing. Then again, I could just turn that fucking little circle off, but you know, I don't. You know how I don't feel like doing that shit. Hold up. Oh, bitch. Oh, fucking word. So I wish you could manually adjust the shit. Fuck it, it'll be alright. Ah, shit. I wish you could manually adjust that shit. Alright, hold on. In the Naked City, rappers be so giddy.
Bukowski, you made Homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
Stefan Bukowski.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people.
Fucking
Overdose of
microphone.
sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here,
Case
here.
closed.
Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
What's up, Mal?
Mal,
Mal
we've
is
had a look
Mal.
around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly. Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
I know I missed the smoking jacket with the maid. Whenever I did this my first time.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Bought cigarettes.
Looks like barbiturates.
Do you play sports games? Yeah, I play NBA Live. And them barbiturates. Barbiturates. That's a funny word. I don't know what the fuck a barbiturate is, actually.
It's barbiturates. What else
Sleeping
is rattling around in this thing?
These nuts. I play
Should
UFC
speak to a
every now and
doctor.
again.
Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
I play UFC every now and again. It's, I mean, don't nobody ever watch that shit, but I play it. It's like, oh no, because I want to actually do like edited videos so y'all motherfuckers don't have to sit through the fucking training sessions and loading screens of that shit. Because I don't like all that shit. I rather just have y'all motherfuckers see the fights and the highlights of them shits, but I barely ever play that shit. I was actually working on a new character, but not like that. Is there something else I missed? No, I didn't find that. Do I gotta... Let's go look for that. I hope I don't fucking fail just by walking out here. Nah, okay. Fucking analyze it, Cole.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
And there's something else. I got everything last time. These pictures? The pictures, I forgot about them. This one has something on the back of it.
Been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start.
And I don't think the other ones have anything on them. I'm pretty sure they don't.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
It's funny how LA know. I wish I could have seen how this shit looked on the PS3. Whatever, Xbox, fucking 360, whatever. Whichever
Beautiful
one.
girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
That got shit on it. Okay, that's it. Alright, question this on.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson. I'm just so
I think the
shocked.
first one's the smoking jacket.
I feel like there's something I should be doing. Someone
And I think
should
you have to
call.
back copy the rest of the way.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
First two accused. Oh yeah, the barbiturates.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
Isn't this
I have
one
no
the,
idea what you're talking about.
the pills? Or the prescription? It's the pills.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Adult modeling, yeah.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
And this is the smoking jacket.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
I like how she hit the table. It's like, bitch, you know you lying. Don't play with me.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
You're lying ass.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
That's bad cop. That's bad cop.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
I think our work is done here.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
That's a clean-ass tie I got on, though. That tie clean as a mother. Where the fuck they go that fast?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Can't handle that dope. Can't handle that dope. I wish you could just pull your gun out.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
I bet this is one of those things that you have to go. Well, let me ask Roy, because where should we go?
Help me out.
Hey, motherfucker.
So what next?
I say we check out the dress shop.
Yeah, I finished it.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
This is one of those things that you gotta go to the second one first.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Oh, shit. Not some old bulldog. My 4-4 bulldog. My fucking finger is killing me, yo. Fucking. I wish you could just spray something on your hand and you don't feel that shit. No, I'm the old bulldog. I'm the old bulldog.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am.
Yo,
We're making some
bulldog.
inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
I think my favorite partner is Bukowski. I don't know, because Bukowski just seems like he don't seem like a cool motherfucker. I just don't like Rusty. And I don't like the motherfucker that you
How
get
long
on
had
arson.
Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here.
Roy is
She was
like,
a very beautiful girl.
before I knew Roy told on you. You telling the truth, bitch?
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
Oh,
I'd like that very much.
yes.
Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather,
Cole
these
Kelso.
gentlemen are from the LAPD.
Cole Kelso.
I'm Detective
oh,
Phelps.
Cole,
This is
man.
Detective
Cole,
Earl.
man.
I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here.
Cole, this is
She's
this
not
is
in any
one
kind of
example of
trouble,
Cole
is
right
She's a
here.
hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Like, bitch, get up the ring. Run your jewels, bitch. That's why I like Cole. Run them jewels, bitch. I don't care.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have
Run them
cost
fucking
Henry a
jewels.
fortune. He must really love you.
Kelso did Reggie, the one who shot him.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiance, Henry Arnett.
He did Reggie that bitch. He did Reggie that bitch. He did Reggie that bitch. Bitch, you telling the truth?
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes,
Kelso
he
did
is.
Reggie that hoe.
Henry
But then
has
again,
passion
he
business.
got shot
He
first.
and
He
Julia
could've
have
just
been
said.
friends for years.
But then again, Reggie the bitch.
Are Miss Randall and
'Cause she
Mr.
was
Henderson
run away.
engaged?
Reggie said, "Bitch."
Who's he?
Kelso said, "Ah." Bitch, you telling the truth? I choked the shit out you.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
That's how clean as hell, though, boy.
Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
She wasn't full of shit. I wonder if people actually
Can you
really
go into
acted
this
like
one?
this
Fine. Where are we headed?
back in the day. Because this is the culture before hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? I would like to see what
Nice
coaches
move,
report
not
about
telling
that.
old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door.
Shut the fuck up, Roy. Yo, punk ass. I don't even want to hear you talk no more. I used to like you, Roy. You were so cool, but I fucking hate you. The only good thing that's named Roy is... I don't know. Brandon Roy. That's what I was thinking of. Brandon Roy. That's the only good thing named Roy. Besides Roy Jones. But then again, he getting knocked out and shit now. By fucking janitors and shit. And nigga Roy Jones getting knocked out by janitors. 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
This reminds me of Jermaine Jones' office.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is...
Dr. Stoneman, we're investigating the death of one
Get
of your patients,
over here.
Julia Randall.
I like that shit, bro.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year.
I haven't had to use
I'm
an
sure you know that.
See, how did I score so
You doubt
low on
my
this one?
veracity, Detective?
I haven't had to use an intuition
Do you
point
have
yet.
access to my patient records?
Well, I did. I got the last time I got the smoking jacking question wrong though.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
I'm gonna use the intuition point right here.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
Yeah, you couldn't get that fast enough.
But
Yeah.
she was determined. She said she needed it to
I
control
ain't
her
gonna let him
appetite.
tell me
Sounds
that
like you
shit.
knew her
I'm
pretty
using that
well.
intuition point.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
Like, you ain't telling me shit.
That'll be all
boy.
for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Oh shit! Is nothing around here I can find? Oh, I can use the telephone. Who's the guy who jumps out the window? That's the guy.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Is that the? No, that's the flame guy. He's in the sewer at the end. I forgot who jumped out the window.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
That is that guy.
Are there any messages for
That
me?
is him.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if
That
you
is him.
like.
He does jump out the window, right?
Please,
Or that's
thank you.
somebody else.
Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
No, he does. Okay, I was gonna say. I wonder if we can talk to this girl on the way out.
If you don't mind, I have patients to see too.
I almost forgot. Honestly, that shit creeped me out whenever he did this shit. I was like, yeah, motherfucker, we got your ass. He was like, don't cry, don't cry. Everything's gonna, wow, and they hit that motherfucking window, bro, and he said, honestly, I didn't know, I thought he hit the ground. Rockstar had to put a car there.
The old boy is lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Motherfucker. Hey, that's Roy's car, not mine. It don't matter.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
See, I like being in the case mode because they give your ass 5 intuition.
Have you noticed how
I could use
Kroger's
that
only
shit.
pull out
Fuck
the
that.
physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
I need
There are
some
certain
real shit,
things
man.
people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets and...
Hollywood Receiver Hospital. I thought my phone was fucking vibrating. Hey, bitch. Oh, wrong. Oh, we don't gotta talk to her. Sorry. No disrespect, boss.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. You're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
What is this? Hold on.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Isn't there that side mission, the street mission where the dude
Carruthers.
plays the harmonica?
Yeah, he's here.
And that's how you gotta find him?
I'll send him over.
Or is
We have
that
a guy
something-
called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Roy's stupid, yeah.
Let me guess. You're lost in my eyes.
Arnett is in interview too, Phelps.
move out the
Go
way,
help
bitch.
him get whatever it is off his chest.
Where? Interview 2.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
I think this is where I fucked up for real. It looks like you're telling the truth. But you're doing all that moving around.
He's asking whether
See,
you
I'd have picked
banged her
good
in a
cop.
chuck on the shoulder
Yeah, I'd have
fraternity
picked good
kind
cop.
of way.
I'm
I think that's
engaged
why I
to be
fucked
married.
up.
It wouldn't be
This dude
polite.
was a hard interview
Answer the
for me.
question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
I wish I could take that sound clip. Just play
Miss
that over and
Randall's
over.
landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Is this where I accuse him? Well, I'm pretty sure I back
I
up.
don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
I didn't even know that. Honestly, I just picked that to see what he would say. I thought it would be bad cop.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Oh, you a bad liar, boy. It's pretty still bad cop. Let's just go ahead and ask.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
You a liar. Why you are? I love it. I like that song.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
That suit, that fucking tie is clean as a bitch, boy. I used to have one like that shit when I used to play basketball back in school.
He's in that car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Way. I already got the suit, so it'll be alright.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
You get another suit for dodging 20 punches in a row without taking it. That one looks rough. That's as easy as just holding square. Like, like that's just as easy as just holding square, right? Unless you gotta do it shit individually. Like that shit'd be raw if like you had to actually time that shit. That'd be like that'd be a legendary suit then. But you can pretty much just hold square.
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance.
See, I just want to play Fight Night, though. I wish they would just remaster Fight Night Champion. Like, remaster that shit, dog. Like, I just want to play that game.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Like, they ain't gonna make a Fight Night no time soon. Just remaster the new one. Blood doesn't show on the suit, and you take no damage from punches. So you can just sit there just getting your ass beat all day. That shit'd be great. Is there a fight scene in this? Is this mission? We chase this guy. We don't fight him. I don't know.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him.
Shoot out to
see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
I'll bring the slab, bro.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Woo! That was as close as I'm gonna get, boy.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
He's just gonna cross over. I think he's gonna go up, but I'm not certain. Oh shit. See, I'm out here in the open and shit. That's where I don't need to be. I don't know how the fuck you ain't see me, yo.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
I ain't losing shit. Oh yeah, I got the suit on. I forgot about that. I have this fucking suit on. Yeah, I forgot about I'm sitting here like, oh man, what the fuck is going on? Something's just crazy, man. If Cole was black, he'd be real hard to spot right here.
Too much slack.
Ayo Quaya. Ayo Quaya.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
Get over here. I wonder why they made him talk like that.
He bought a ticket from Mexico City.
I guess that's how he really talk.
That's good, but this is better.
Fake-a-loo.
It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
See, I tried to further investigate it. I was pressing that shit the whole damn time. Did I just miss a clue because I didn't? I don't know. Maybe I think I just missed a clue. It'll be alright. Let's go to that phone. Ah, shit.
Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the ramp.
Okay, long as it's in the list.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I wish they would just give you like free
Phelps, badge 1247.
free reign to do that shit. Like, just fucking like go ahead and open
Messages
whatever
for
the
me,
fuck.
please.
Go ahead and further investigate that shit while they're talking.
Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to Hollywood Station.
But then again, that's not. I guess that's
The
not.
Julia Randall case.
I guess that's not geared for the
Any
person
luck with the
who
arrest
played
record
this
check
shit
on
for
Jimmy
the
LeBlanc?
first time. You know what I'm saying? Because they would probably be trying to button that through that shit.
Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thank you.
Well, let me see what I should do first.
Any ideas?
We need to talk to the uniform and get the dope.
You can drive.
So that means go to the beat? Ah, shit. Let me see the objectives. I'm pretty sure that's the beat. 93.5.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right, where to?
A one-way ticket to Mexico.
See, I wish you could play fucking every game on Xbox, on the PS3, for whatever PlayStation. Cause nigga wanna play Gears of War, yo. I used to play that shit all the time back in the day.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
What? In your brainstem? You lived through a brainstem shot. Were you sick? Is there way on the back?
Throw out the guns.
Get over here! I need some extra firepower!
I can't fucking jump over this? Cole, you can jump over a million fucking things, but not this.
You're covered, Phelps.
Oh, I'm in cover. I'm in tons of cover. I see nothing but
Weapons on the ground, now!
Oh shit, Roy. I should shoot your ass.
Pretty brave for a dead man.
He ain't dead.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole! Clear me some space here!
Find some cover!
As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on it.
Damn, he almost hit my ass up. Like that nigga with that bar did. I remember when that nigga with that fucking bar came out in the building? The fucking shooter.
Thanks.
Sniper.
Outstanding warrant, armed robbery.
He
Knocked
ate
over
my
a
ass up.
drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Willie. Get in the fucking
You're behind the
car.
wheel.
Do we know where we're going? You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong.
Shut up, Bofi. I hate all those fucking places that are fucking like, oh, we're still selling shit for Black Friday. I don't give a fuck.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc. He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our
I wish
killer.
places were selling one reefer
Box
for
of
Black
Gems to
Friday.
Y, promoters, that kind of
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary?
I had some of that
There was no
wacky
sign of
backy in the
That's where
car.
our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey
How
about a
much?
list of recent burglaries.
Guy's a bum. His office is up front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Finbar Rust.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Top. Bang, bang, bang.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Cole, big fat fingers.
It's here.
Cole, you got some big old
Arnett
fat
must be
fingers.
out of his
man.
mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Isn't there something else on him?
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Yeah. Cad. What the fuck is a cad? Like,
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
pillbox. Yeah, I got that. That's it? Okay.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. I'm pretty sure I go here, right? I didn't have to use a phone or nothing. I thought I did, okay. I was thinking I had to
So
use
you
the
and
phone.
Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
Fucking fingers
gotta learn-
killing me, yo. I wonder what that is. Central Police Station.
Nice house.
Eavesdrom residence.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavesdrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
What the hell happened to the maid?
I am Mrs. Eastrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
This is accused.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Fabergé case.
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Is a cat.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
The reefer case.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
This is a good cop. Right? Yeah.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
I was just making sure. I had to look at her eyes for a second.
I was at a social function held by a Dr.
Gotta make sure, because all that blinking shit will throw me off, yo. They be.
I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
Good cop. Like,
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
How far is that? Or are you driving? What? What's the difference? Y'all just gonna put me in the driver's seat when we get there anyway.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you.
Look at this. Look at that.
There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Look at that. Come on, man. People love driving crazy. Rockstar Games.
What are you doing?
I had hit that curb right there, boy. I like how there's no radio.
Straight through the intersection.
Go straight.
Oh, I didn't know I could press square. He gave me directions.
Straight through the intersection.
Straight through the intersection.
Look out!
360. That's how Kobe Park.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case. Go on.
Put your hands in the air! Give it up, LAPD!
I think this guy got knocked out. No, I don't think this is the guy who got knocked out by the person.
Don't make me chase you!
This might be. I remember I couldn't do this. Look at that shit. Okay, cool. Just. I like how long he stood there. He like, I know this guy's gonna get through that shit. He obviously hasn't just said, "Fuck it, I'm not crossing that."
Looks like he got you good,
He
Phelps.
just stayed there all
He
night.
really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Really
Under your
packs
own
a
steam,
wallop.
miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was our net?
He's coming around, too. He's
Ah,
all hopped
shit.
up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry? You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine.
I like that shit, yeah.
It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Not a watch guy. I don't like all that shit.
What now?
Get his story. Let's see Henry talk his way out of this with Heather in the room.
What's up, JJ All-Stars?
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
I'm in the fashion business. Ask the community.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
Is it the contraband list? is accused. I think that's what I picked last time and it was wrong. It's 2 a.m. Where you
Won't
at?
let me leave until we finish this, detective. So you'd best get on with it.
Bitch boy, shut up. It should be that. I mean, cause it's not. Oh, Brazil. Oh shit, I didn't even know that.
I thought as much.
I knew it.
Shouldn't you be calling me an
knew
ambulance
it.
or something?
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
After we do this one over
I
later.
wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Obviously, he's lying. See, this is where I messed up last time too. You're about to move to the U.S. Hell yeah. You ain't missing much. Oh, give me a second. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm back. Nah, I still don't know which one it is. I mean, they're saying it's accused. I don't know. I ain't looking at no guide or nothing. When's the next NBA Live? I don't know. I was probably gonna play that today, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I was gonna play that. See, I don't know, bro. I gotta redo this one over, man.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
This has to be the train ticket.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Didn't he confess to? He confessed that already. That there was a Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Looks like I was mistaken.
See, I don't know what I should do. I see this is the one part I messed up on this whole case. I don't know what I should do about Mr. I don't know, like, I don't know what proves. Because he's, okay, whenever you accuse him, he mentions the first robbery. I don't know. We haven't used that as a clue yet, so let's see what this is.
Your first burglary was a
Okay,
Dr.
damn.
Harold Stoneman. You
Damn.
want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Convict stripes. Tank head ass. Oh shit.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a paste.
I think this is where the doctor kills himself. Just jumps on out the damn window. Stoneman. It's 5:05.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better. Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Hell yeah.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
Bitch ass.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Didn't see that coming.
Neither did I when I first played the game.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Oh shit. Is there anything else over there? Not this. Nah, can't select anything. Oh, it's around this corner. Probably nothing. Nope. Alright.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
And bro opened the doors on that bitch.
Thank God I didn't park there.
Can you drive to this one?
All right, where to?
That motherfucker hit that bitch so hard he jarred the fucking doors open on that shit. It's crazy. Maybe that shit happens if you just hit a car like that. And regular old drop a fucking cooking pan on that shit that happen. I don't know. That nigga fucked that shit up.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this, the kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
I'm pretty sure it's over here.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Yeah, he's over here.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Ah, boy, you lucky. Ah, my terrible ass shot, yo. Nope, I ain't gotta do all that running, baby.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Leah had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
I think I got 4 stars. I know I ain't get 5. I messed up one thing. Oh no, I got 5. Cool. Sending 1 man to jail and 3 to the morgue. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That'd be enough for right now though.